religious discussion is now breach of the peace, people, according to the police.
Yeah, it was like, and you had that one Swedish woman, I think, a doctor, and I put it up. It had about 10 views in about 3 minutes, and then they just took it down. 5 minutes to take it down, and I appealed it like twice, and they said no. And I did it about 8 months ago. Yeah, you could have it now.
Is that YouTube?
So, what can you do to the pen, get your pen out, not your emails, not your text messages, get your pen out, write it on paper that you're not happy with the performance of your local councillor. Ain't got a prayer, not a prayer. Unity is what's going to take this lot down. Woo! And if that means by uniting, we unite from all over the UK and we march on Westminster, that's what we'll have to do. And there will be people along the way who will lose. Of course there is, because they'll lock us up and they'll section us and they'll do all kinds of things. And that's not me having a go at the police, by the way, because the police are just doing their job, although we know under the Nuremberg Code that isn't good enough. But for now they're brainwashed as much as everybody else. So unity, that, I keep on pushing that word, unity, unite, get into your local communities. Don't go to Tesco's, don't go to Asda. Unite as families, 5 or 6, 7, 8 families, whatever, and buy in bulk from the warehouses. That's how you beat these lots, by not giving them your money. Because once all your money's gone, they're going to hit you with digital ID. And if you're what they call middle class now, you want to start being scared and start being worried, because that's what they're coming for now, the middle class. You'll have no money, you'll own nothing, but you'll be happy. Remember them words, you'll be happy. Anyway, who shall I get up next? Do you want to speak next, Fiona? Okay, we've got Fiona Rose Diamond coming up now to have a word. I think she's come from, we come from Devon or London today. Oh, Yorkshire, she gets a bet this one. Here we go, here's Fiona Rose.
Hi Birmingham, good to see you again. Woo! Gosh, I'm a bit tired because I've been in London, Cardiff, Newcastle last weekend, Birmingham this weekend, Liverpool next weekend, then back to London. And before I forget, because I'm going a bit off the cuff today, I'm going to try not to swear. I don't want to offend anyone, but sometimes it slips out. Sorry about that. But how can you not? Like, after 5.5 years of this fight, come on. How can we be polite? I think the time for manners is pretty much done, to be honest. I've got no patience left. And when I started in 2020, a lot of my campaigning obviously was around the COVID jabs. A lot of people were injured by those COVID jabs, so one of my campaigns was to give a platform and a voice to the injured and bereaved, because I believe in what Martin was saying and what Damon says and what Joey says about unity, and unity is really important. And I came here today to stand with you guys and to stand with Joey and Damon, the organisers, and everyone that works really, really hard. So community, we put the unity back in community, but it feels quite surreal because 5.5 years of campaigning, usually about something that was a topic that nobody wanted to talk about. The abuse that I'm sure some of you got as well when you're on the streets. It feels very surreal to actually be campaigning about something that most of the public actually agree with us on. Nobody wants digital ID when they actually realise what it means. But to know how to win, we need to know what we're actually fighting against. And digital ID is already here. The UK Government One login is the de facto digital ID, which 11 million people have already used. And the UK Gov Wallet requires a One login. And the UK Gov Wallet, this is a downloadable app on your phone, like your card wallet, and the brick card would have been one token on that wallet. Now the other tokens on that wallet are the veterans card, which is currently being trialled, which right now is very relevant. Now I wear my poppy because my father was a sapper, and I know you know what that means. My father was a Royal Engineer. He was Welsh, he was a very, very proud Welsh man, and he did not fight for his country, for the UK, for this country to see what's going on now. He did not fight for freedom to have, I don't think we've ever been in a worse state than what we can see now and what we're going towards. And it's steamrolling. And the reason I get so emotional about things is because I truly care about humanity. I know I'm Marmite. I know that not everyone likes me, and I don't like everyone, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I think I've fallen out with pretty much everyone, haven't I, Joey? But the point is, I care about human beings. I care about humanity. My friend Sharon, who is injured by the COVID jab, she knows I care about humanity. And this is a fight for humanity. But what you guys are taking on is the 2030 agenda for sustainable development. You're not just taking on a fight against digital ID. The Sustainable Development Goals are basically total control that they absolutely need a digital ID to implement. Basically, they don't want any poverty. That means that we're all going to be equally poor and equally controlled. They need digital ID to control the air that we breathe, the oceans that connect us, the land beneath our feet, and the food we consume. They want to control absolutely everything, and without digital ID, it's impossible. And we have to fight back, but we have to inform and educate and empower. And this is why I set up a website on massnoncompliance.com, and it's got information about the architects, because like Martin was also saying, Keir Starmer is a puppet of the globalists. He follows their diktat. Labour, whatever government, cheek to the same arse, it doesn't matter who sits in that building, they're not running the show. The Parliament MPs, Westminster, they are the show. They are puppets of the globalists following globalist diktat. And Tony Blair isn't even in control of this. He's just the front man for the globalists in the World Economic Forum. He's a warmonger. He's a hollow human being. He's not even a human being as far as I'm concerned. But we need to know who we're fighting, and you guys are taking on essentially the New World Order. Now that's a phrase that when you say it, it just invokes conspiracy this, conspiracy that, but it's conspiracy fact. We know what we're fighting, and it's our job, I think, to inform and educate people and unite with people. Go out into your communities and inform people about what digital ID actually is. Because if they drop the brick card, which by the way they will drop the brick card and pretend it's democracy, because they know that nobody wants it. But they will bring about a digital ID for total control, regardless of what they call it. The UK Gov Wallet's already there, the One Login's already there, the veterans are being experimented on, as they have for decades, probably centuries actually. They've always been the guinea pigs, and we can't let them do that to our veterans, nor the company directors. I'm going to get off on a tangent now, I do. No, I just want to make the most of the opportunity, because I didn't really plan to speak, and I just thought I'll speak off the cuff, and I'm actually quite pleased I've not actually sworn yet at this point. But from the very beginning, this fight has been about the children. It's always been about the children and their future. And I do have faith in humanity. I've got faith in everyone here. I've got faith in people. And I do believe we're going to win. I actually think that that's a foregone conclusion. They are not going to win this fight. And the more that we unite together and stand together and inform and educate, share the information about the true architects of this, the globalists, the Parliament, Westminster, the government, the MPs, they're just polyester suit wearing seat fillers. They do not have any power, and we need to stop begging them, stop petitioning them, stop asking Keir Starmer and writing letters to Keir Starmer. He's not in control. These people are not in control. The World Economic Forum and the United Nations are the humanitarian front, and behind them are other shadowy elite organisations. I'm sure you've all heard of the Fabian Society. I'm sure you've all heard of the Committee of the 300, the Club of Rome. All these people, BlackRock and Vanguard bankrolling them. The ultra-rich want control over everything, and we must win this fight. And I'm sorry for rambling on, but it's so important. And I'm just glad to see you all here today, and I can't wait to march alongside you as well. So I also want to I want to thank all the organisers, Joey, Damon, all you guys. I'm sorry I don't know your names. Martin, it's good to see you again. And every one of you that's come out today, and I'm glad the rain stopped. But yeah, we've got to fight on, guys, because this is for our children's future. And I don't have children, I'd love to, but I thought a few years ago I wouldn't want to bring a child into this world because it was a very, very dark place. But actually, I see the light now. I have my faith. I found my faith again. I know that we all stand in the light with God, whatever you believe, source, the higher power, whatever it is. We are on the right side of history. We are taking on the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, and we are going to win.
Come on!
Thank you.
What can I say? Mrs. Marmite. I don't know if anybody's seen this post off David Curtin, just to let you know what people power can do. He's posted that Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole Council have passed a motion to oppose digital ID. Keep on being polite and courteous as we're going on our marches, and we're going to have a singer up now just to get you in the spirit of things. And I've forgotten his name. Tom is coming up to sing.
Also, whatever you want to do.
Here he is. This guy can sing as well, by the way, you'll appreciate this. Oh, don't big me up too much. Raise your energy, guys. Give yourself a big round of applause. Come on. We're here for our children's futures, our inalienable rights. This is not a scandal, guys. This is not a scandal. This is not something that's going to come out in 5 years' time and there's going to be some shock horror. This is the very removal of our children's inalienable rights and our security, our safety and our future using a dystopian digital ID infrastructure that once we are locked into will be irreversible. So give it up for Tom, guys. Let's raise the energy. Come on. Your bones and drop your mind crazy.
Oh yeah, hello. Oh yeah.
Sorry?
You got arrested in your house years back, didn't you?
Sorry?
You got arrested in your house years ago, didn't you?
In 2020. I did.
Do many people recognise you when you're out now? Because I remember, because I've seen you on some of the demos back in London.
They do sometimes, yeah. I try to keep a low profile, but it's not easy. People still remember who I am. And to be honest, it's cost me because I can never work again. I can never work again.
Well, because of your opposition
Because
to
they find out who I am.
because your opposition to the vaccine, you mean? Or
Because I was dragged through it by the media and witch hunted, put all over mainstream media, put onto TV programs, and my name was, it doesn't even matter, it's 5 years later, I've got a criminal record and that's the end of it, so, not that I regret it, I don't regret doing it, but
you see, it's people like yourself that are standout figures you fought against it, you know what I mean? It was like terrible what was going on. I mean, I went through it. I worked. I didn't have flu jabs, I don't have any jabs. So I opposed, I says no. And they was going to sack me. They threatened to sack me.
And we'll get his custody.
What sort of society is this when you come into a woman's house outside her bedroom door and intimidate her to...
If you don't have the jab, we know you're not sick. If you don't have the jab, your employment will be terminated. So I went through it. We were like treated like scum. I just remember, because they came to your house and you was at the top of the stairs. You wasn't even fully properly dressed.
I was in bed and they knocked on the door. My husband answered the door, it was Christmas, in between Christmas and New Year, because that's when I did the filming, and dragged out of bed, and that little interaction in that video was me having to go to the police, because they put handcuffs on me and I just had to dress
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And eventually they said, right, we'll give you 2 minutes in your bedroom to get dressed. And it was, and that obviously went all over the media, because I said to my husband, quickly, get your camera.
You think actually that would raise your rig, really, wouldn't you? Because you stood up for something, you stood against tyranny, and even look at us 5 years on, 4 years on, 3 years on. Worse.
It was a small thing to me, but because it went viral everywhere, went round the world, I think it kind of highlighted the time and what bodyguards in, was what I did.
Oh, I had some
And
crap.
they brought in, and of course you then get all the stupid stuff about being controlled opposition. But they brought in the new offence. Are you recording? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were recording.
I can blunt whatever you don't want in there. So
I didn't know you were recording.
I've got to cut some of my stuff out anyway because I can't say all the stuff.
No.
You know?
They brought in a new offence, so a public order offence of assaulting an emergency worker.
Yes,
It was
10
a
years.
new one.
What was
On
it,
the
10
back
years ago?
of
5 years.
that, what was happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of set off a spiral of things. Obviously, you become infamous, maybe for the wrong reasons.
Just say, mate, you say obviously that ruined your opportunities for jobs and etc. So what did you do? What was your job? What was your career?
Before, I was a university lecturer, not far from here. I'm not going to say where.
I know where you want me.
No, not here, but not far from here.
Oh, okay.
And before that, I was a teacher for many years, so I worked in education. And to work in an area like that, to be honest, I was at the end of my tether with that anyway. I'd had enough, and it was changing. And I could see that I was probably going to lose my job sooner or later anyway, because I wasn't wearing a mask. I was saying to my students, you don't have to wear a mask in my classroom, and they didn't like it. But I think they knew what I was doing. But when that happened, they found their excuses to get rid of me. It wasn't that, of course, they couldn't use that, but they found a way of.
Well, the situation I had there with that was I wouldn't wear masks either. That was detrimental to my health. I used to go in the side room, isolated from all my colleagues because I just didn't want to wear it. And it was a lot of things that I did not being told what to do and against my will. And I was I joined because my union, which was. We think you should have the injection, we should comply with all that, but we'll represent you at a disciplinary. And I thought, a disciplinary? I haven't done anything wrong.
No.
So I sacked them, and I went to the work.
So it's Debbie Hicks, yeah.
Thank you.
But I don't regret it, and I always say to people, you know, whatever happens, when that time comes where things are really dangerous, as it was at that time, you have to make a choice. Do you stand up and say something, or do you stay quiet?
Absolutely.
And I made that choice, and I don't regret it. Life is harder, but life's going to get harder anyway. So, you know, you weigh it all up, don't you?
But you sit on the right side of history, that's the difference. And listen, listen, good luck, it's lovely, thanks for speaking to me, and let's look at the future, and I'm sure something will work out, but you won't work on in them careers, because they're all corrupt to the left, we know what they are, so good luck anyway, thanks for that.
Thank you.
There are corrupt governments enacting sinister plans for all of humanity. Digital ID is just the latest infringement on our fundamental rights. Everyone here knows that. And we're here to destroy these corrupt, nefarious systems of control. Our future generations need to look to us to make sure that we uphold their freedom, uphold their liberty. What kind of future do our kids want to see? We are here to uphold our freedom. Are we here to evolve humanity, Birmingham? We no longer have a democratic system in this country. We're here to reinvigorate what this country once stood for. This country once upheld the principles of truth, freedom, democracy, rights. All of that's being eroded more and more every day. We are going to remind the people of this country what this country is supposed to uphold. We are the people, we are the power, we are the 99%.
My mum's Irish, so very Celtic.
Okay, did you say?
Please, nick the ticket, don't let you that. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Naxo. Great speech. Thank you. Listen, we're standing together. Don't matter what religion, what colour you are. In the UK, we stand together. Ireland, stand up. It's humanity. We're living in insanity. They're trying to divide us, divide and conquer us. United, they can't beat us. The power of the people is so much more than the people in power. They want us fighting each other. So we're not looking at that. Am I right? I know I'm not bleeding wrong. All right, yeah.
Anyway, nick the ticket here. I'm going to do my best. I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say something, all right, yeah? So listen, we're going to have a great day in Birmingham today. I just want to say, in 1 month's time, we've got a hero of mine, of yours, of everyone, of my birthday, 20th of December, Birmingham. David Icke will be standing here. David Icke, Andrew President, David Icke will be standing here. We're fighting against madness, insanity. They're trying to impose a cashless society beyond Orwell, beyond Huxley, beyond a Hunger Games society. No beef, no lamb, no dairy, no oil, no gas, no coal, no travel at all. In a 15-minute city, a 15-minute compound, with your digital pound, life will be shitty, a load of crap. It is in fact a trap. You'll go nowhere and be happy. Tell you what, the people I don't particularly like, I'll make sure I move to somewhere where they're 16 minutes apart. Well, you know what I mean? But that's the plan. We're going to live in a digital cage, do not engage. That's the plans for the powers that shouldn't be. The illusion of choice, as if you ever had a voice. People film me, send it to your workmates, send it to your friends, your family who think we're still crazy 5 years into this. And some of us, like David Icke, like me, were talking about this when I was DJing over Europe. I was talking about this time. One day they'll come and inject you. I could see it. David could see it, he wrote books about it. I just bought drinks and got pissed and played music DJing. But anyway, listen, I knew one day this time would come and we're here now. We stand together like a family from all over the UK, all over the world. That's the reality, am I right? Yeah. You're not wrong, mate. We stand together, because we have to, we hang together. I believe we'll win this. We will win this, but we need these people walking by to understand what's going on. I still can't believe that some of them can't see the reality of conspiracy actuality. Am I right? I know this. They write about it, they do it in their speeches, they don't deny it. They're openly saying what their plans to be are. I mean, we said at the beginning in 2020, we said, listen, the state injectable, we shouldn't have called it the V word, we shouldn't have called it the P word, poisonation! Because that's what it was. And millions are dead now. On the Barbar Sea, Sly News, Kay Burley, not anymore, she's not work there. But these monsters are hiding the truth. The truth is millions are dead. And so many now have been sterilised. I never knew anyone before 2020. I never knew anyone before 2020 who took IVF. Now IVF has been normalised. Am I right? Yes. All these young people, their friends, they're having injections, they took injections, it was a free injection. Now they're paying thousands for IVF. What a scam, what a blag. They fell for the pandemic, they'll do it again. I want to say to the people who will see this video, who are not here, friends and workers of the people who are here, what are you going to do when they bring in a Digi-ID? What are you going to do with a Digi-Dodgy ID? When you say yeah, you will have to take the latest update for the poisonation for you and your children. And your children. You will have no choice. Do you know why? Because the cashless society, the trap of humanity, we told you in 2020, they'll bring out the CBDC, the cashless society with a central bank digital currency. Well, you won't eat, will you? When you eat, you won't be able to eat. You have no choice. You'll have no choice. You didn't use your voice when the time was right. We're standing here for the future of humanity, because you will never, ever be able to say no again. If you accept what they're planning to do to you and me, the powers that shouldn't be, you can never say no again. It's the mousetrap. It's the cage. If you engage with a digital cage, you're under lock and key, and they will throw away the key. Am I right? I know I'm bloody right. So we stand for you, the people walking by today. There's some great people here today. I've met many over the last 5 years. We're still standing. We told you during the time of the fear, get the poisonation. We told you what it was going to be, depopulation. Billy Boy Gates, that monster, Billy Boy Gates told you in 2009 in a TED talk. We can reduce the world's population if we can do a really good job with so-called vaccinations, the poisonation and state injectable. What do you think that meant? You were queuing up. Oh, I've got a free donut, free what, this, that and the other, bleeding kebab or whatever it might have been. What do you think that meant? Oh, I want to go watch the footy. Oh, I want to do this, that. I want to go watch the play. Yes, you want to go on holiday? Yeah. Wake up, wise up. I mean it. I'm going to say it again. Wake up, wise up. Stop acting thick. You insulted us when we were standing up for you. When you wouldn't stand up for yourselves. All you kids, you ain't going to schools in masks. Disgraceful. But don't ever do it again. Am I right? I'm bleeding right. We took the abuse, but we stand for you. We come from all over the country to Birmingham today. But I will say, you must come back. 20th of December. Dave and I could be standing here. Hearing for me, hearing for you. The man who told the truth. I make the ticket. I'm going to say one thing now. Unity in our communities, don't let them divide us. We know the enemy is in plain sight. The powers that shouldn't be. Forget the politicians. Forget, we can end it in one day. One day. When we stand together, we can do what we like, surround Parliament, take them out of their job still. We replace them. You know what I mean? Alright, yeah. You know what I mean? But take them out of there. Listen to 600 something MPs. We can end it in one day, which we try to do, we wanted to do in 2020-21. But we can do it so easily. Non-compliance, not resist the fight, do not comply. And by the way, this time, if the police do not serve us, we stop serving them. We're not going to have it. When they try and impose digital ID, do not serve them in shops, restaurants, anywhere. If they're going to stand with them, they're standing against us. So we stand together. Whatever religion you are, whatever colour you are, we are. My background's Irish, born in London. We are English, Irish, Scotch and Welsh, black and white unite. Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Jew, Sikh, being a human being, that's me and you. Am I right? We stand together. I'll make the ticket.
I think I'd like to live somewhere in the country. I want to build a tiny house. It's my current fantasy. I want to grow some salad leaves, herbs and vegetables. Ditch the supermarkets, cause they'll be the fucking death of us. Don't even get me started on industrial farming, cause I've had a little dig and what they did made me fuming. I want to be left alone by the idiot authorities. Won't be told not to live my life how nature intended for me. No, they've never felt free. Don't think they've ever felt free. How could they be? They've never felt free. I want a dairy cow, but I wouldn't call it Daisy. I'd think of something weird like Mrs. Milky Lady. Maybe I would keep some chickens too, because fresh eggs are the creamiest. I would bet my left hand my cows and hens would be the cheekiest. Cover me in daisy chains. Never gonna eat wheat again, cause the MHPR agency wants my hormones to hate me. I'll throw away my iPhone or give it to a friend of mine. I'm hoping the Technotrove could give me back some wasted time. We've all lost our minds in this virtual reality. It makes me want to cry. The way the radio is mocking me. There's no authenticity in the world where we live. It just doesn't feel real. I don't like how it feels coming out away with me. It could take a while. We'll look after each other, trees, bees, birds and the butterflies. I think it's time we just pull ourselves away from it all. I think we owe it to the wings, don't pull them out of school. Can't be alone in my dislike of society. Take back control from the trolls who don't let you and me. We'll teach our little ones all the things that they're supposed to know. They're never gonna suffer from identity vertigo. We'll reclaim some land and we'll build a new community. And we will trade in skills and food and recipes, and everybody will learn new things and it will feel so real. living for something that's real. We'll help each other to heal. In a world that's real, I wanna be barefooted, spend all day in the woodlands. I wanna climb trees, drink from rivers and streams, find out which mushrooms are friendly, and if there are any that can mend me, or simply ascend me to anywhere more heavenly than here, or just a little bit more genuine than here. 'Cause that would be real. Yeah, that would be real. That's the real deal. Thank you very much.
I am banned.
Oh, I've got, there are quite a few explicit.
I'm not going to wait for Wi-Fi mic.
There's a bit of swearing in this song, so I do apologise for that, but
If you've got all these
it's in the name of art.
no, it's wrong. It's convenient but painful at the same time. So I'm getting more people listening to my complaints about how I can't log into the press. Can you lie? Actually, I could.
Just get the hell off me with your logically and ethically irrational bullshittery. Get off me addiction, get off me affliction, get off me so pretty feeling shitty. I'm far too concerned with pretty, get off me injustice, genocide, hunger and pain. It's not my duty to cry all day for the horrors of society and everything in it that is inhumane. Fuck this game. It is my duty to share love, light and love, to be a high vibration laughter and forever an eager dancer. Yes, I think this is the answer. Are you listening, Mr. Starmer? Yeah, we're fed up with the drama. One day I'll be together, I love you because being human is bewildering, but just simply being is believing and it's freeing. So get off me, type constrict to the human condition. I'm a real living sovereign being and no, I'm not your fiction. So get off me, puffed up authority. You know you parrot and puppet politicians, all your contradictions. We're way bigger than your system. It's a bond between brothers and sisters. Now we're turning off the television and we're closing up the schism for good as we should. And it's fully understood that there's power in our smile, power in our mind, power in our breath, and love in our chest. And yes, we're very, very blessed. And yes, it's a very mighty power we collectively possess. So I say fuck them, fuck the reset. Once again, fuck them, fuck the reset. Get the fuck away from me with your digital ID. Only pave the way for me a life of conformity. You never take away from me the freedom is my destiny. We will unite and stand together, however stormy gets the weather, however heavy gets the pressure, because we're bigger and we're better. We're ready for whatever, yeah, we're bigger and we're better, and we're ready for whatever. So get off me, you're a serialization from this cultural damnation, messing with my imagination, for privacy violation and interrogation. It's a Goya black creation, bring on the salvation. Freedom will never be yours to take. Let's get it down straight, thinking the hurdle was a mistake, because your great reset doesn't exist in my reality. Won't gamble up my frequency or ever change the fact that nature has a lot of faith in me. We will never acquiesce, the soul is for the machinery. So get off me and never get on me again. You cunts, you fucking done, you want some. Cause I remember who I am, and I am not a product with a barcode you can scan. Our minds you on hijack. We remember this is not your land. Now it's time to holding hands and straight together. We must stand and nobody's gonna stop us, because nobody can. So fuck your anti-love and anti-human cyber plans. It's boring man and it's clearly a scam. So why don't you swivel on the longest point of your upside down pentagram, and let me introduce you to the army of our program, here to protect the motherland. So bring it on, you greedy soulless evil monks. See I wrote this little song about you jogging the fuck on. So jog on and get the fuck away from me with your digital ID. You've only paved the way for me a life of non-conformity. You never take away from me the freedom is my destiny. We will unite and stand together, however strong against the pressure, however heavy against the wind, because we're bigger and we're better. We're ready for whatever, yeah, we're bigger and we're better. We're ready for whatever. Suck on my digital ID. You must be a little dick. If you think gloriously. Oh, because we are so gloriously free. Thank you very much. Thanks. I got a bit stumbling over the words there, didn't I? But hey ho. Because we're